Hello everyone, welcome back to Enemy Action Kharkov, German solo. This is turn 8, and before proceeding to the fourth set of impulses, let me fix a couple of mistakes. Well, upon reviewing the video for the previous part for publishing, I have seen that I have made 2 mistakes, which is actually a surprise given the amount of units that we have moved. But okay, so first mistake is this unit here. So this unit which I ended up moving here. What I failed to see is that this unit could reach the operational limit, could be within the operational limit. So I would prefer this hex. So let me just confirm that we can't trace supply, German supply, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no supply or Krasnograd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it can't reach any hex. So the proper position for this unit is here, within the operational limit, and that's the only hex it can reach. The second mistake was again actually misinterpreting rather the preferences, and it concerns the movement of this unit, which moved by avoiding surround. It was here, and it should move to hex where it would not be in danger of surround, couldn't be nearly surrounded. That's the proper terminology, and I ended up moving it here because it was closer, the closest to support. But the preferences are not the closest to support, just closer to support than the starting hex. It's not the closest. So just moves 1 here. It's not in danger of surround because we control these 2 hexes, and there are 4 hexes. Well, technically there are 3 hexes, but if we can't move a unit, and we would have to move a unit, we have to control these 3 hexes. So the only way to do that is move a unit here, and none of our units can move here, because, well, this unit could move there, but then it would leave this hex out of zone of control. So these units cannot, could they? No, because it would be 1 here, 2, 3, and stop. So we can't get a zone of control to this hex. So yes, here it wouldn't be in the surround, so that's the proper way. Now the last thing I want to fix, it's rather not a fix, it's an addition to my activation previous turn, because I was I don't know how it happened, by Mr. Crucial detail, and okay, let's move to the relevant area in the map and show you. So this is the let me call it this way, the Slavyansk problem, because I was wondering what will happen in Slavyansk, and mainly what this unit would do, because they've got reserve units. They've got a total of 7 strength reserve units, units in the reserve box. And the moment First Guards Army activate, what will happen is that this unit, unit movement methods 1, 2, 3 clearly don't apply, but this unit would have to avoid surround, and then it would move in this hex. That's the fun thing. In this hex, it would still be in danger of surround. It could go 2 here, but in this hex, and it can reach because it's 2 here, bring the zone of control and clear, and 3 here, just broken, and because this is not in our zone of control. So if it goes there, we can't control this hex. I mean, we control this hex, but we can't control, if it goes there, we control these 2 hexes, but we don't control, we control these 3 hexes, not this one, not this one. This is Soviet moped. So what will happen is that it will be here, and when the attack checks come, then they will be there are 2 units. So, and they can obviously they can trace. This is a moped hex, so they can trace reserve supply here, and they also, and more crucially, they can trace reserve supply there. And if it goes there, because of the garrisons, it can surround our unit, and because of the garrisons, it can't. It wouldn't be nearly surrounded itself. So, and I don't think they care at all when it's an attack. But the point is that my unit would be surrounded. So I couldn't use a reinforce as I was planning to do. Could use a reinforced battle and bring, you know, a unit into that, and just have some chance of fighting it out. So it would be just 3 against 10. So this would go ahead. It would be 3 to 1. They would get at least 1 combat tactic, and maybe a second one from the auxiliary card. And if the auxiliary card is a nasty one, like one of the front cards, then it would be just the 3 to 1, 2 steps against what 3. It would be completely surrounded. Maybe it could survive, but then we could do nothing to help this unit. So the other thing was getting this unit, trying to get this unit to not do anything funny, let's say, but what I failed to see, let me show you, but then I said, okay, maybe surround this unit, so it can't, let's go for the unit. But then I thought that they will be able, this unit will be able again to trace reserve supply and bring those units back, and then it would be an attack, and it would be either Kramatorsk or Slavyansk. And I was thinking along those lines. What I failed to see, because right in front of me, is that this is not Soviet moped, it's German. Here's the limit. I thought it was here, but because the way my units were, so this is the limit. So this is not a Soviet supply. This is, however, if I get zone of control here, the unit would be surrounded and unable to trace supply, and most importantly, it would be unable to trace reserve supply. So any attack check, it would be just 3, well, against 2 or against 4 or against 3. So, and it wouldn't be able to move near Slavyansk because it would be surrounded. I know it's a long explanation. So, well, will they try to open supply lines? Yes, they will. How about, well, this of course entails, because I can't move, I can do it by moving, well, I can just do 3 here and 4 on stop, so I can't do that. So it would have to be 3 and 3 here and 5 here, yeah. But then this would still be free, and then bring a unit here, so it doesn't help at all. So it has to be this unit. Now, if we vacate Slavyansk, then the obvious conclusion is, wouldn't this unit take it back from us? And the answer is no, because now we can trace German supply. We can trace it right now. So it would be just, we can trace it from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, no problem. You can trace supply, and the moment it leaves, however, if it goes into Slavyansk, let's see, this move, would we be able to trace supply, because now it controls all of these hexes? And the answer is yes, because I forgot that there's a road here. This is VP hex, there's a road, so we can trace supply from here, and because it's occupied by units, and there is no solid zone of control here, so it can go from here. It can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if this unit makes this move and takes Slavyansk back, then it would expose Izium to German supply. So it won't do that. Also, Lozovaya German supply is now traced into Lozovaya. So what I think it's a long shot. It's a long shot, admittedly, but just sitting there, it would be worse, because the moment first Garrison army activate, there are just 3 units. I mean, anyway they activate, then 2 of them are supplied. So these 2, in any case, will activate. The moment they activate, this unit goes there, and then it's game over for Slavyansk. So now got a chance, because Lozovaya also is dedicated for active front and supply is traceable. So there. So by the preference, I think when they place the reserves, one of them would have to go in Lozovaya, and then another one would have to go. It can go into Slavyansk, of course. It would go somewhere close to Slavyansk, yeah. But I think, but then their units would be on the map. We would know where they are, and maybe they can or they cannot participate. And in any case, it would be better than 3-1. And then I would just. Well, if they get 2 consecutive activations, well, that's going to be a problem for us. That's the only problem. But I mean, if they get both their primary and supplemental cards in the same card draw, yes, that would be a problem, because they could, first activation they deploy anywhere around here, and then they just take Slavyansk. But it's a risk I've got to take, because in any other case, if I just leave the situation as it is, Slavyansk is, it will get immediately attacked. Right now, I've got a chance that maybe it won't get attacked, and maybe I will have time to react or create some more pressing problems for the Soviets. We'll see. I will see what will happen. So this one, I don't want to move it here, and I don't want to move it here, because then maybe it's better, but then yeah, we control these hexes. So now it would be some of the country's reserve supply through there, but problem is that it can get an attack check, and it's just 1-1, and oh no, sorry, there's also this problem. I don't want a check against this unit, because then this hex would be in the reserve supply, because it can trace from here, and this hex also. Well, no, this, yeah, this Slavyansk, they can't trace through here, but this hex would be in reserve supply, because this is supply head. So again, it would be the same. This unit would get attacked, and they would get into Slavyansk anyway. So I will get it here. So this unit can't move and check against. They can't trace reserve supply, obviously, to any of these hexes around my units. Oh, can't they? No, they can't. Because now this unit is surrounded. We've got zones of control everywhere, so they can't attack any of these. These are the only units that are going to be checked for attack, because this can't move and be adjacent to this unit. So yeah, well, so hopefully I'll manage to do something about Slavyansk. I mean, these garrisons have really made it difficult for me. Okay, well, that's the best I can do. I don't know if it's a good move or not. I don't think maybe it's a gamey move, but it's a risk. It's a risk. Well, well, I don't consider it to be a very bad thing. I mean, it's fun. It's part of the fun to see if, you know, such a risk will pay off or not. So yeah, that's easy, that's good. So yeah, that's all for about previous part. So let's go and start the fourth set of impulses. So let's start the fourth set of impulses, and yeah, let's draw 2 cards and see what we've got. I mean, I don't mind getting 2 cards, the first guard army, one of them, not both of them, one of them, and you know, be done with it. But okay, I should be careful what I wish for. So come on now. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so that's both supplemental cards. Yeah, that's what I want to avoid with first guard army. First guards army. So both supplemental. So this higher command value, this is higher, this is lower. So this is the main card, and this is the auxiliary event. And yes, event Garrison. Come on, Garrison, Southwestern Front. Okay, so yes, there are garrisons that could be placed. So now let's see. Well, the situation has changed much in the area of a Southwest Front, but okay, we take into account the proximity of units. Okay, so let's move over there and see what we'll do. So this is the general area of Southwest Front, and I mean, they've got garrisons in many hexes. Well, we have to do it by hex numbers, but let's not forget that it has to be in Soviet operational limit. So we'll examine only hexes within the operational limit. So, for example, this hex doesn't get a gar. Well, it wouldn't get anyway, but this hex will not even be examined because it's outside the operational limit. So the first hex is this one. So it's behind our lines. We can't trace Soviet supply there. So yeah, again the same for this hex. And then if we move to the next row, yes, okay, here's adjacent to German unit, here's adjacent to German unit, here the same, and then the operational limit goes, have you seen this? Yes, you can see this, goes here. So, well, there's only one village here, again adjacent to German units, no, and then it's this one. Could we trace German supply? No, German supply is not traceable because the line is closed here and this unit is surrounded, so it's not proximate. German supply is barely not traceable to Rusvaya though. So, okay, this is not happening. So yeah, okay. This row is subset. So next row, this one we can't trace German supplies here. We can't trace because we trace from here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just here. So no German supply here. However, we can trace. Not only can we trace German supply here, but also German units are proximate to this hex. So this is just so this one will get, and that's the event, because this will get so the event, this will be resolved as event. So yeah, so now we limit our chances of tracing. Well, we can't trace anymore supply to Lozovaya because now the line is closed, because this hex in this phase, when we place garrisons, this has a zone of control. So zone of control here, but from this unit, and zone of control here, so they block this, and then the line carries on here and all the way down to the 3rd Tank Corps area. So no, well, sorry, German supply or German units proximate is German. No, no German units approximate, because this unit, which is completely free to move, it would have to stop here or here, and yeah, they have almost blocked our supply to Lozovia. So that would be right now we can't race to Lozovia, but when taking normally for a moment we will. So yeah, thank God for that. But okay, so should we place any other guy? I mean, this hex no, but we have to check if this, yes, this hex remains, because German unit is proximate, and then the line is closed here, so no German supply can pass to this unit. Well, it can, but not while the garrisons are checked. So no, so do we get rid of this one then? Because okay, let's do it. No, we can't trade German supply here. No, German input, because no, yeah, okay. It will remain, because this unit can go 1, 2, 2 here, 4 here, and no, for 3 it's road, and it will be adjacent to this hex. So no, this remains. Again, this hex, as I've said, it's behind Soviet lines, and yeah, these hexes are two behind Soviet lines. You can't trace German supply there to any of these hexes, and there's no unit proximate, because this unit would have to stop. Oh, we don't. Yeah, this doesn't count. This does count. So, would we? No, well, the supply is not traceable, but the fact that this doesn't count could be because it would have to go. It's crossing the Donetsk River. It's it's +2, so it would have to go 5 here, and it can't go anywhere. It can't go here because it would be 7. So no, it's not proximate to. Oh, sorry, I can't see that. I mean, this Garrison doesn't count, of course, but we can't trace German supply from here. Not yet, at least. And this unit is not proximate to, let's say, this Garrison, because if this goes away, this would be in, would have to cross the river, and it would be 3 for the goods and 2 for the river. It would be a 5 here, and this is broken, so it would be 7 here. So no, we wouldn't be proximate to this one. So this however, would be proximate there. So this remains, despite the fact that we can't trace German supply anymore, because yeah, this would go just here and be proximate according to the rules for proximity for Garrison hexes, which is adjacency and not entering the hex, the potential Garrison hex. So yes, we have placed what? We have placed 1. Oh, should we have placed 2? Let me see. Let me check the event. The event says Garrison front does not does not apply if no garrison markers can be newly placed. We have placed newly placed 1, so the event is resolved. So yeah, that goes. So we proceed to activating 6th Army, and let's see who. Oh no, not yet. We're not activating 6th Army. Because the first command of the card is assign 1 replacement point to the army. So have they got a unit? They've got a unit in the reserve. That's no units in the eliminated box. They've got units. Now oh yes, there is. Oops. There's this unit. which is, oh, so you can't see this. So there is this unit which is intact, and oh, so are they getting, let's see, reserve, let me find the reserve rules. Applying reserve, what am I talking, replacement rules. Assigning priority order, within priority, assign Soviet to loss. Okay, there's only one. Soviet. Transfer one eliminated, one step non-mech unit to reserve, no third tank army, no sixth army, eliminated units. Then add step to one step non-mechanized unit on map. No sixth army units. There's no one step non-mechanized sixth army units on map. Yeah, okay. Now transfer eliminated one step mech unit to reserve box. Again, no eliminated units to reserve. So last step, add step to one step mechanized units on map. So yes, this will get the replacement point, but I recall that there were some restrictions. So let's see the restrictions. Replacement restrictions. Supply required destroyed. Oh, okay. A Soviet unit. A unit on the map with two. A unit consisting of full. A unit stuck. A unit in the reserve. Destroyed. A Soviet unit in a hex outside Soviet support. Well, it is within support because of the support mark. It is just outside support. This is the support line, but because of the support mark, it is in support. And supply, a non-map must be in supply. It is and able to trace supply, and it has to trace reserve supply. So yeah, I don't think there's a problem. It can trace. Maybe the unit may be in an enemy control hex and may be dispersed. It is in an enemy control hex, and let's see if just confirming that it can trace reserve supply. So from here it could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yeah, over the map. So yes, they can trace reserve supply. So they will get so this unit now will be tempted to attack us. Okay, maybe I should do something about it as soon as I can. Okay, so well, that was all. I'm discarding this card. Well, nothing but, well, it happened. I mean, they got a garrison at a strategic place for us, hindering our efforts to do something even more, and more importantly, they got a step back in a very good unit, creating problems that because that's just a 2 strength unit. Well, we've got 48 corps, not overly worried, but it's time for our own impulse. And what will it be? I mean, is there any way at all that I could, help the situation? No event. I don't have any. Okay. Okay. Well, as I've said, should I do something with the well, okay. Let's move the camera a little bit. Okay, right now, what I can do, well, besides Corpsraus, only Corpsraus, and I would deploy. They've got lots of reserves to deploy. However, all others are just, Okay, so what could we do? We could. I got 2 cards for the second SS and I got 3 cards, so which means that the next turn, 48th, sorry, will not see much action. Maybe I will only get the primary cards. So, well, this is tempting, isn't it? I mean, I could get these units right here, attack at 6-1, or even I could get this unit also, yeah, there, easily, next, and attack by 9-1, and if it gets eliminated, because they're mechanized, I can go right into Krasnograd, taking 1 extra VP back. Well, you know, the way, the problem is they will get a combat tactic, and if it's reinforced battle or even worse. Okay. So, okay, no. If I attack with at 6 to guard, it's going to be just 2 chits. 2 chits will get, it's weak attack, so they don't get a combat tactic. However, with 2 chits, they would retreat into so yes, my other option of course, into Krasnograd. No, with 1 hit they will retreat into Krasnograd, no question about it. With 2 hits, well, with 2 hits we stand a chance of getting Krasnograd, because with 2 hits for this unit would mean, yeah, it would have to be retreat. No question about losing a step. It can't lose a step. It's in support, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is in support. So yeah, to keep it a weak attack. And the other one is, you know, of course, activating. It's actually kind of my plan B. Use second SS to start threatening Poltava, because Poltava it's 2 VP, and if I get Poltava, it's outside the personal limit. Poltava, if I get Poltava back, anyway I can, then Slavyansk wouldn't matter so much. I would hate to lose Slavyansk, of course, but it wouldn't matter so much. My problem here is these units. You saw what happened last time. I want to keep them under threat of surround, so I can't move in force to Slavyansk. So yeah, that's well, one added benefit of moving. Well, if I activate second SS, these garrisons go away, of course. But another benefit of moving these units here, because that's what I'm planning to do, is again these units will be unable to trace supply, because well, maybe these units can, because it can go 1, 2, 3. It would have to be 4, 5, 6, 7. No, this unit is even worse, because this unit would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So no chance of this. Maybe this unit can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, these units, no. Yeah, well, they would be unable to trace supply. So maybe they'll ease off the pressure, and it would be because of hexes, not because well, the Soviets, if they get a unit here, then yeah, we can trace. But again, if they get a unit here, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if they get a unit here, that's a big if. Well, and of course we can do We can also move these units. This is now a unit of 4, so yeah. Because if I move it here, yeah, I have to keep it close to this one, not giving them 2-1 here. If I move this unit here, it would be nearly surrounded, wouldn't it? Yeah, this unit can then closer supply, and yes, this unit then would be again, oh yeah, this unit would be surrounded itself and close, yeah, because then they would have to go further up, so this unit would have to go 1, 2, not here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they would have, yeah, they would be able, but this unit then they would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not here. 7 it would have to be, and even this one would have to be here. Well, if they get a unit here, they would go. Oh, how to go? 1. This one would go. Oh, it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it can't get here. Well, it would create problems. So, am I doing this? Yeah. Well, I think I am, but which card will I use? Oh, this is 2 replacement points. This is okay. Activate. Oh, this is comfort group. Yeah, I will use this one. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing because I've got 3 cards. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Hopefully, I won't regret this. Comfort group because they're all within 2 hexes. Yeah, let's place comfort group here, and they're within 2 hexes. So yeah, they activate, and I keep my 2 replacement points because yeah, they've got and they haven't got any. Yeah, they're all mechanized. So yeah, so yes, that's what I'm doing. Should I get it here? No, I will get 1 unit here, 1 unit here. It's worse, but I don't want to be a 1 hex attack. It's not a flank attack. Oh, could I flank this unit? So could I go 2? Nah, it would be 1 and straight into the marsh and the river, and it would be 1-6 here. And no, I'm not flanking. So at least it's going to be a 2 hex. A 1 hex attack, and this unit, it's kind of risk, but I'm moving it here, so effectively I could move it there, but prefer it, keep it close to this unit. Yeah, and plus this would be in danger of surround. Well, yeah, because if this unit moves, no. Could this? No, not yet. It's not in danger of surround yet, but maybe. So yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that's my situation. And am I? Oh, that's the big question. Am I playing a? No, I'm not playing a combat tactic. Because it would, so that's now 6-1. Well, they've got a reserve unit, but oh, would the defender get a free reserve unit? No, I don't think it will. Just let me check, double check before deciding. German attack. Combat tactics. No. It would be. Yeah, the only way this unit can be reinforced right now is via combat tactic. So I'm not playing a combat tactic because now it's 6-1. It's where's my yeah, it's 2 chits, 6-1. 2 chits, but if I play combat tactic, it goes up to 3 chits, And 3 chits, it's not a quick attack, so they get to play combat tactic. So I'm keeping this way. I mean, it's a long shot, but because this unit is fine. But am I keeping? Yeah. So, first chit coming up. Attacker command 5. No, that's a 2. That was a 2. Yeah, of course. Dispersance applied. No, that's so nothing. This doesn't apply. Let me get it there. Not even a D1. Okay, so less than 2-1. Thankfully not. Ooh, I didn't want those results. I didn't want this result. It's a D1. And you know what that means, don't you? A1, D1. We've got to take... I've lost a step. Oh, dude. I've lost a step. And this unit will just go back. Could... I mean, the D1 would be happy, but did it have to be? Come on, the attacker command was just a 2. I mean, I don't have any 5s, but okay. So it's A1 D1. So I think it will retreat into Krasnograd. Yeah, I think that's the preferences. Soviet retreat. Hex not in an enemy zone of control, yeah, okay. Hex within its priority. Prefer Soviet VP Hex. Okay, so yeah, it could go here, but it could go just here, yeah. So it will retreat here. It's fine, and we get to lose 1 step. So yeah, okay, yeah, it has to be a step. So yes, I'm losing 1 step here. Am I advancing? This is the attacked hex. I can only advance into the attacked hex, obviously. So yes, because the unit goes just to D1. But you know what? I'm advancing both units. I'm not creating gap here. But now this is not they would have to get a unit there. This is not a supply head. They can't race through here right now. If they get a unit, they can open. I think that's what they'll do. They'll get a unit here and attack us, because it would open the supply line for these units, the 6th Army units, but it's a different front, isn't it? Well, maybe we'll get away with this. So that was our German Imbers. Well, a short video for once. Okay, that's a change. Yeah, I regret losing this step, but okay. So we have activated 40th Corps. So 40th Corps is again ready to be activated, if only we got a card for them. So, okay, let's draw another card. I hope it's something 3rd Tank Army or something like that. Not the tank. Come on. Seriously? No. Another Corps Rouse. Where's the 3rd Corps? I haven't even got the primary card. Where's... Okay. Okay. Nothing that can help me address the Slavyansk situation right now. So, okay. So yes, that's all for now. That's all for now. Oh, sorry. This. Okay. I hope yeah, that's the situation right now. Obviously, these units can't resupply, no problem. Finding ourselves there. I don't know what these units will do now, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, I mean, you know, I'm not playing for the win anymore, but I'm just trying to, because I'm under no illusion that I can take back Kharkov and win, or get their victory points low enough so as to get a draw. But I'm trying to lose as, you know, as late as possible. So Krasnograd, yeah, it's empty. Yeah, okay, so that's all for now. See you in the next part.